My name is Colin. I'm the Assistant Chief Pilot at ARH Aviation and the lead fixed wing instructor here. We got Paxton joining us for the call today. We're going to be talking about the waterfowl survey that we have coming up in January. Paxton is from the Oklahoma Wildlife Department. Paxton, thanks for coming in today. Do you want to kind of tell us just a brief overview of what you do and why you guys are trying to have this waterfowl survey done?
Yeah, thanks for the introduction, Colin. My name is Paxton Smith. I'm the migratory game bird biologist for the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife. Every year, all the states in the Central Flyway do a midwinter waterfowl survey. We all do it at the exact same time, so it's a snapshot in time of all of the ducks across the central United States. We're able to use those estimates to just make sure that duck populations are remaining stable and that there's no real fluctuations in population numbers for any given species of waterfowl. So one of the main species we're targeting is snow geese populations. They've been declining the last few years, and they're pretty easy to count, particularly out of an airplane. So it's one of the main ways how this survey can help us kind of account for bird populations in the central United States.
Sure. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of territory that we need to try and cover all within the span of a couple of days. So an airplane definitely is the way to go with that. The reason that ARH helps with this survey is we have our pilots in our airplane go and pick up the biologists, so Paxton or some other people from his department, and we go out and fly over lakes and wetlands all throughout the state of Oklahoma. And we survey and fly and notate where these waterfowl are all at.
Yeah, Colin, like you said, we pretty much try to hit all the main waterfowl holding areas around the state. And Colin and his team, their job is to get us low so we can figure out what species and accurate count of how many birds are in each area.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's another thing too, is this is my third year being a part of waterfowl survey, and it is by far the most fun I've ever had flying in an airplane. I'm kind of jealous that you get to do it every year, but it is low altitude flying over water and trying to essentially chase ducks. The pilots that we send out there to fly these operations have been trained, they're experienced in what they're doing. It is not just for any pilot to go out and try. We also have a low altitude waiver, which allows us to fly legally low enough for these guys to be able to survey the waterfowl. So it's a lot of experience and a lot of safety preparation before we conduct these operations. From past years, what are some of the results that you have seen from past years, and what are you expecting for this year?
So what's kind of interesting is Oklahoma is kind of a flyover state. So depending on the conditions, the ducks are here or they're not. And like I said, the states to the north and south of us are also participating in the survey. So, for example, in 2022, we had tens of thousands of mallards up in the far northeast part of Oklahoma. 2023, they weren't here, but turns out they were being counted in other states. So, like I said, it's kind of just to keep track of long-term trends in the bird populations, and there haven't been any real stark differences year after year since I've been here, except for drought years especially. We can kind of document that in habitat.
Yeah, so once you get your results after the survey, do you guys coordinate with Texas and in Kansas as well?
Yeah, so we all send our results to the Fish and Wildlife Service employee. He's the Central Flyway kind of liaison for the Fish and Wildlife Service, and he compiles all the results and makes a report for all of the states to use, and we use those to kind of implicate management decisions for setting season dates and bag limits for waterfowl.
So the next time we see you, we'll be in Guthrie, Oklahoma, gonna load up and go chase some ducks.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to meeting up with you guys and getting the survey going.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate your time, Paxton, and hope you have a good one.
Yep. Thanks, Colin.